In this video, I used some of our matte vinyl to decorate one of our HTS tote bag blanks. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to share it with your friends. Thanks, everyone. In Cricut Design Space, I use text to begin typing in my copy. Since I'm not sure how the copy is going to align eventually, I just type in each phrase separately and start stacking them on top of each other. Once I have all the copy typed in, I select all, align horizontally to get everything centered the way I want it. Then in Images, I type in the word woman and start scrolling through the various images until I find the single woman that I want, and I select that and insert it. Because the little female image is in 4 different layers, I think it's going to be easier when I go to cut it on my mat to separate the 4 layers and just combine them into 2. So I hide the 2 lightest layers, select the darker layer, and then attach that. Then I do the same thing to the lighter layers. Hence, I only have 2 layers to deal with. When I go to the mat to cut my black text, I find it hard for me to see the text and to proof edit it, so I change the text to a lighter color so it's easier for me to see on the mat. Next, I choose a square from Shapes and create a design field which is the same size as the field on my tote bag that I have to design within. Then I rearrange my copy and put my little female image on there to get everything fit to size. Once I've done that, I hit the Align button again, center horizontally to make sure everything is centered to my liking. Finally, it's time to weed, and my Tweety light makes weeding so much easier to see the type and the center spaces that I have to weed out. Now I can see that there's some extra vinyl in between the 2 masses of copy, so I'm going to set that aside and show you at the end of this video how I save all the extra vinyl that I can to reuse. Hi guys, it's Deborah and we're making an easy and fun little tote bag today. We're going to use our matte vinyl, which is super easy and presses really quickly, either with your iron or hair straightener or heat press. And for our tote bag, I'm just going to give it a quick press just to get any wrinkles or moisture out. That needs to be loosened. Okay, here's my copy. So I'm going to find the center line of that by lining up the copy. And I've got my unsticky side together. All right, since we have no other vinyl exposed, I don't need to use a release paper. I'm going to press this for 3 seconds. And our mat is anything. It's a warm or a cold peel. You just can't mess this stuff up usually. Voila. I'm just going to trim this little image down. Just makes it easier for me to see. Now, because we have exposed vinyl, we're going to use a release paper. This tote bag is 100% cotton. It has an interior pocket and it also has a snap closure at the top. This time I'm going to peel it cool. One more press for the third layer. This is our cooling block that we sell on our website. It just hastens the cooling time, so it's pretty great. And then I'm just going to give it one final press, just so everybody plays nicely together. All right. There we go. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. I know some of you probably noticed that we didn't use all this vinyl. And I know that we crafters don't like to waste vinyl. So I'm reusing our transfer mask that came off of here. And I'm just gonna put it back on there. Put it on, squeegee it down from the middle out, getting rid of any bubbles. Of course, this is the part I'm interested in right here. And I'm going to cut this off. And this off. And this can be used for another day. For more tutorials like this, just subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember to hit the bell to be notified of all new tutorials. Thanks again, everyone.